Hey, we're back. Day after Halloween.
November 1st.
2 days off school.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting. I could use some days off work. That'd be good. I had some days off work, but I could always use more. I'm sure you could always use more days off school. Yeah. So we have been talking about skills that help people be successful in life. If I remember right, last time we talked about nonverbal communication. Eye contact, leaning forward, paying attention, nodding, that was good, and smiling, open posture, all of those kinds of things. So I thought today maybe we'd continue on with communication. Have you ever heard of something called active listening?
Just like paying attention to the person that you're listening to, not really anything else.
I think many people kind of think of listening as being a passive thing. You just kind of listen. And what active listening is, hence the term active, it is a way of really communicating to someone that you're hearing them. And really the easiest way to kind of explain it is that you're just communicating back to the person the essence of what they just said. So it's kind of a mirroring technique. And what it does is it increases empathy and understanding. And so like in a conversation, if you were talking, the person might say, yeah, we went to Silver City this weekend. And an active listening technique would just be, Silver City, huh? What'd you do? And because you can combine it with questions to kind of keep the conversation going. Do you know the difference between a closed question and an open question?
A closed question is like yes or no?
Absolutely, that's 100% correct. A closed question would be, did you go to Silver City this weekend? As opposed to, what'd you do this weekend? So that's an open-ended question that it's more, you can't really answer it with a yes or no, which means that it tends to keep the communication open and going. And nobody ever wants to be in a situation where they feel like they're being interrogated. I think especially people your age, especially like people my age. So avoiding, a lot of questions. And yes-no questions tend to really limit the conversation to what, if I'm asking a bunch of yes-no questions, I have to make assumptions. Did you like that? Would be a closed question as opposed to, how'd you feel about that? And so if you reflect back to someone, you went to Silver City this weekend, you could stop there and see if they respond with more. Or you could say, how was that? And they could say, oh man, it rained and it was really cold. And go, cold. I don't like to be cold. How did that impact your day? See, another open-ended question. So, active listening and reflective listening are more than just, there's some nonverbals in the next room, I guess, some sneezing and coughing. It's more than just parroting back. It's really kind of trying to paraphrase and say it in a different way. And you can't just do it 100% or the person kind of goes, what the heck is up with you? But it is a good way, especially I think if people are feeling socially uncomfortable and don't know what to say, it's a good way to be able to say something, keep the conversation going, and have maybe a little bit of confidence in what you're doing. So based upon kind of what I've said, do you have a reflective listening statement you might say back to me about what we've been talking about? There's some pressure. You could say, reflective listening, huh? That's really pretty interesting. Pop, could you say more? That gets you off the hook, right? Yeah, that's very good. Questions?
Is there any other types of questions, like open-ended and closed questions. Like, what are they?
Yeah, let me think. I didn't think of open questions, closed questions, other forms of questions. You can I mean, it's interesting. You can focus questions in different areas because you could ask somebody about their thoughts. What did they think about that? You could ask them about their feelings, or sometimes it's focusing on facts. What happened? What happened next? And so depending upon kind of the information and what you're trying to communicate or get at with the person, you could get facts, you could get thoughts, or you could get feelings. And sometimes you mix them up just to see, that kind of thing. All right, so much for that. I guess we're at about 5:45. Anything else? That was a good question, by the way. Nicely done, sir.
All right.
Thank you. Peace out.
Peace out.